Well, Lil Nas X. Did you hear about his newest video where he's giving Satan a lap dance? And he came out with these sneakers that have like, you know, a pentagram on them and have like human blood, like a drop of human blood in the sneaker and everything else like that. You didn't hear about this?
No, not all of that. No,
not all of that.
Dude, man. Okay. Sometimes when I'm scrolling, I go.
You just skip all that.
It's all good. I think I held on to that for. Does that look like a devil behind? Yeah. It's kind of like, yeah. I just, dude. Just like, hey, it's about a diet, right? You eat good stuff, you get good stuff coming out.
Yeah.
It's about the diet I bring into my body.
Try to avoid all the
yeah, so I don't bring that shit. That's like, I don't bring that kind of stuff into my. That's not part of my diet. You know.
Well, it was somewhat an interesting conversation, right? Because he sort of explained the rationale behind it. And Lil Nas X is gay, right? He's out of the closet,
right?
And the way he explained it was, as a teenager, people around him kept telling him, if you're gay, you're going to hell. The Bible says you being a homosexual, you're going to burn in hell. God hates gay people. Satan, this is Satan's way, and so forth. So he's basically taking all that and kind of turning it around and saying, okay, this is what I had to go through. I'm going to ridicule this somehow.
Okay.
And honestly, I don't really have a problem with it. And everyone is in such an uproar and it's being talked about in churches. And here's my thing. Number one, Satan isn't real. Okay? Let's just put it out there. No one has actually seen Satan. There's no pictures of him. There's no video. People say Donald Trump was Satan. You know, I guess that means that when you die, you get to meet Donald Trump again if you're a supporter. I don't know. I've never been dead, so I can't really tell you. But my whole thing is like, yeah, the Satan with the horns and the red skin and everything else like that, it's not a real thing. It's just make-believe.
Yeah, it's troubling to a lot of folks because you gotta accept the thing as, okay, even theologians, I talked to them about that. I said, do you believe that there's this creature that's described right here?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's more inference. No. There's a description.
Yeah, he's got a name.
But yeah, you know, so maybe even them, they know that was a boogeyman that was created to scare people. Earlier people.
Right.
And now it's uncomfortable for them to look at that, because if you guys say, oh, that was created, then you might have to say other things were created. And that's not comfortable to a lot of folks.
Right.
And because, I mean, if you think about it, it's like Satan, one being like, well, here's a really thing, the thing that I think is really interesting. Think about society-wise. Our art really reflects society, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think about doing a movie about Satan right now. 25, 30 years ago, you could do a movie about Satan and have somebody be Satan, oh, scary and everything. Now you can't do it because why? Where's evil? Now that we've become sophisticated, somebody hacks up a bunch of people, eats their carcasses or whatever, and you go, oh, this person is mentally disturbed. You know, we've become so sophisticated now, we know, oh, this person has an imbalance, or whatever.
Yeah.
Before, if that was 30 years ago, you'd say Satan evil made him do it.
Right.
So now it's like we can explain away. It's the flat earth thing. Now we know the earth is round. Now we know where this thing that you called evil came from. You know, it has an explanation.
Right. Well,
so now you go, where's the, what I think is drastically interesting, think about this. In our short lifetimes, we have seen the end of Satan.
Yeah.
Really. In our short life, hundreds of years ago, he existed and everything. Now it's a chilling thing that you go, you still believing that there's a being that's...
Yeah. Well, even, I mean, people use the word evil. They say, oh, this guy's evil for shooting up the school, or this guy's evil, you know, the guys who flew the plane in 9/11 are evil and so forth.
But you know, they had an agenda.
Well, evil is a religious term.
Mm-hmm.
It's not based on science.
Right.
Someone's not scientifically evil.
Mm-hmm.
They choose to do certain things, and sometimes there's reasons for it that you could trace back, whether it's bipolar disorder, multiple personality disorder, serious abuse,
Yeah.
schizophrenia, whatever else.
But even the people from back then didn't understand their own condition,
Yep.
and they could have thought at that time that it was Satan that was making them do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So the whole thing of good and evil, it's just you can't simplify it like this. And when it comes to Lil Nas X making a video where he's giving Satan a lap dance, listen, this is a young gay kid who went through things that I can't really associate with. I don't know what it's like to be gay and to have people tell me that my feelings are wrong and bad and there's repercussions for them, to think that, you go back and churches had therapy to try to get people not to be gay and everything else like that. And listen, I don't know whether people are born gay or whether a set of experiences causes them to have certain preferences and so forth. I've always been straight. I've always loved women. So I just can't really relate. So this kid here, Lil Nas X, he's expressing himself. He's gone through a set of experiences, and a lot of heterosexual, men are bashing him, from, Nick Young was like, oh, I'll never let my kids listen to Old Town Road again. And his response was, Old Town Road is about cheating on your woman and drinking lean. So I don't really know why your kids would be listening to it anyways.
Oh, I didn't know what it's about.
Well, I mean, besides just about that,
Yeah.
but he's talking about cheating on his baby and drinking lean and stuff like that. And different, Joyner Lucas, another rapper, was kind of, attacking him. And it's like, all right, listen, what he went through is what he went through, and he's trying to express himself and he's trying to make a point. And at the end of the day, that's his art. He's allowed to express it. I'm not here to judge it. I'm not here to bash him. I think, listen, you want to put that out? Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll help somebody. Maybe it'll help himself. Maybe he feels better now taking that hurt and turning it around.
Hey, whatever. I mean, that's his art. But in the end of the day, I'm too damn old for that. Swipe. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's just like, hey, man, it's like Kardashians do something. Not in my interest, swipe. So it's just, that's what it is. To each his own, but that's just not my thing. I don't know about these folks.